Okay, get up there, up, sit. Now one of the things that we taught Finn to do yesterday is get up on this box. And this is a dog training tool that you can make just using this was an Amazon box with some magazines in it. And the advantage is it gives your dog a visual cue. So when you start teaching the dog, a young puppy, to stay in one place, this is a visual cue. Stay on this target. Also, if you want to teach the dog to spin and to heel, this is very helpful. This has a lot of applications. We use this. For larger dogs, we'll use tires with trash can lids on them. This is something that I start teaching the dog, when it's here, if it's an older dog or younger dog, sort of right away. This is something that we're going to use with Finn coming up. So when you do this, when you start teaching the dog to do this and you start putting them up here, they're not going to want to go up there. We spent all yesterday doing this and some other stuff. We worked on sit, and we worked on hold, and we worked on him getting up here and being accustomed to getting up here. It took the whole day to get him to be like, okay, I'll get up there and sit. So when you first start doing it, the dog will overshoot, and they'll either they're not going to go up, they're going to hesitate. They're going to do both these things. They're going to hesitate, sort of pull them up, and then once they get up, then they try and run off of it. Don't let them run off of it. Come on, Finn, up. Sit. See how he's going forward? Now this isn't a problem. Finn has a real fat collar on, but if your dog is on a harness, you're working with a young puppy and it's on a harness, get it off the harness and look at my earlier videos, or any of the videos on puppies. I talk about you need a real fat collar with your puppy or else you'll irritate the dog's trachea. So get a real fat collar, and that way you can indicate something to the dog with the leash. Remember, harnesses are for sled dogs. They promote pulling and bad behavior. You'll have no control over your dog, and a dog like this, an active, gregarious dog, it's going to be grabbing your pant legs. You're going to have no control. So when the dog goes up and runs past, you can stop the dog and put the dog at sit on it. See how I was grabbing my clothes and stuff? But I gained control using the leash. You can gain up, sit. Let's do this. So when the dog goes forward, you can gain control and stop the dog and put the dog in the sit position. If you had to, just do it and push the dog's butt down, that's what we do too at first. Get the dog used to, backtrack. If the dog's not doing something proper, and you already have the dog sitting, go back to how the dog learned, which is just upward motion with the leash and putting downward pressure on his butt. No, Finn, here. Finn, here. He's bored, he wants to work. So now he does it real good. Finn, up, sit. Good boy, that's good. And then repeat it. Here. No, Finn. No. Finn, up. Sit. Good boy, yes. Here. He's trying to grab my pant leg. No, Finn. Finn, up. Sit. Good boy, sit. And then we'll reverse it. This makes it harder. Here. So we'll bring him up this way. Here. Finn. Finn, up. No, see. Finn, no. Finn. Up, sit. Good boy, sit. Here. Let's do it again. Finn, here. Finn, up. No, up. Sit. Good boy, sit. Good boy, sit. It's like a little alligator. Don't let him grab your pant leg. Puppies will do that. They'll just start grabbing your pant leg. Don't turn it into a game. Tell the dog no, and sort of direct the dog with the leash. You don't want to give any corrections at this point. The dog's too young. But a lot of these problems start because people don't use leashes. Use a leash, okay? Don't let the puppy run around your house off of a leash. You're just creating bad behaviors with the dog. Don't let the bad behaviors start. That's key. Finn, up, Sit. Good boy. Sit. Yes, good boy. Sit. Finn, up. No. Finn, no. Up. Sit. Good boy. Sit. No. Naughty puppy. He's a naughty puppy. The other thing, when we start using this, we can start using the word up and off. Finn, up. Sit. Off. Up. Sit. Sit. Now he's trying to chew at the box. I'm not going to let him. That's why he's on a leash. I can control him. Good. Here. Finn. Up. No, up. Sit. Good boy, sit. Good boy, that's a good boy. Midget. Tiny midget.
You stop calling me a midget.